Maaf, ay anjinay.
Yesterday, we pruned a bloated feature set down to what actually matters. Today, we're fixing something that breaks good models in production. A model scored 91% in the notebook.
Shipped to production, it crashed on the very first real request.
The model didn't change.
So what did?
By the end of this video, you'll package a model so this can't happen. Episode 22, Building ML Pipelines. Pipeline and ColumnTransformer, one object, raw data to prediction. In a notebook, preprocessing happens as separate manual steps. Impute here, scale there, encode over in another cell.
Run the cells out of order once and everything downstream is wrong. Fit the scaler on the full dataset instead of just train. That's a leak.
In production, there's no cells to rerun, just one raw request once. Any of these steps, done by hand, is a production outage waiting to happen. A pipeline chains every step into a single object. Impute, scale, encode, model all inside one thing.
Call.fit once. Call.predict once. The steps always run in the same order every single time.
There's no cell to skip because there are no separate cells anymore. Let's send one raw request through both versions, live. Hand-rolled first. Impute here, scale there, encode over there.
Someone reordered 2 cells last week. Nobody noticed. The request comes in wrong. The prediction comes out wrong.
Now the same request through one pipeline object. Row in. Impute, scale, encode, model in that exact order always.
Prediction out. Correct every single time.
ColumnTransformer handles different column types correctly together. Numeric columns go down one small pipeline. Impute, then scale. Categorical columns go down another. Impute, then one hot encode.
ColumnTransformer runs both branches and merges the result. One object. Every column type handled the right way.
Here's the part that actually prevents leakage. Every transformer inside the pipeline fits only on the training fold.
Cross-validation calls .fit on the whole pipeline, not just the model. Preprocessing gets refit correctly on every single fold, automatically.
You'd have to work hard to leak data through this by accident. In code, this is remarkably short. Numeric pipeline, simple imputer, then standard scaler. Categorical pipeline, simple imputer, then one hot encoder.
Both wrapped in a ColumnTransformer. Then the whole thing plus the model wrapped in one final pipeline.
If this is clicking subscribe, k-means clustering is next. Same model, same data, 2 ways of packaging it. Hand-rolled steps, cells reordered by accident. Prediction is wrong.
One pipeline object, same row. Prediction is correct.
Nothing about the model changed between these 2 runs.
Only how the preprocessing was packaged. That's the whole difference.
A few mistakes come up constantly here.
Fitting a scaler outside the pipeline, then bolting it on later.
Leaving feature selection or smote out of the pipeline entirely.
Calling .fit_transform on the test set instead of just .transform.
Saving only the model with joblib and forgetting the preprocessing.
Every one of these breaks the one object guarantee a pipeline gives you.
So which pattern, when?
One column type, simple steps, a plain pipeline is enough.
Mixed numeric and categorical columns, ColumnTransformer inside a pipeline. Need 2 different feature sets combined side by side, feature union.
Whatever you build, save the whole pipeline with joblib, not just the model.
Quick recap before we go.
The problem: hand-rolled steps break the moment order or fit source changes.
Pipeline, every step chained into one object, run in a fixed order. ColumnTransformer, numeric and categorical columns, handled correctly, together. Cross-validation refits the whole pipeline so leakage gets much harder.
Save the whole pipeline with joblib, not just the model.
Just where we are in the series. We can prepare, balance, and trim data, and now package it safely.
Episode 23, K-means clustering.
Our first unsupervised algorithm, finding groups nobody labeled for you. Episode 23, K-means clustering explained. No labels this time, the model finds the groups on its own.
The elbow method, picking how many clusters K to use.
A real customer segmentation project, start to finish. Subscribe so you don't miss it.
Your challenge task for this episode.
Take any dataset with numeric and categorical columns mixed. Build a column transformer. Impute and scale the numeric ones. Impute and one-hot encode the categorical ones. Wrap it with a model in one pipeline. Fit it once on train.
Pass a single row straight into predict, no manual preprocessing.
Bonus. Pickle the whole pipeline with joblib and reload it fresh. Solution is in the repo. Think before you look. A model, 91% in the notebook. Crashed on request 1.
The notebook was never broken.
It just never was one object. Episode 23, K-means clustering, drops next. Subscribe. Comment below. Has a notebook ever worked, then broken in production?